Alright, welcome to my day 64 progression guide. So for today, we did not get a level increase. But starting out, you want to go to your artificial island, then you want to go back to build, and then you want to hit claim because you can only hold your resources for 24 hours. Again, I want to remind you to get your common enemies because once Vera comes out, it looks like this is only going to be a weekly reset. But besides that, you can do Mia's Kitchen, and then you can do your bounties. Next, we have Vitality. Now, I want to go ahead and warn you, we are getting a new event that uses Vitality, and it should be coming out sometime at 11 tonight. So if you feel that you're going to be up, you might not want to spend all your Vitality for the day. But with that in mind, let's take a look at joint operations. So for today, we got access to Shoulders, Helm, a Coco, and a Shiro Matrix. So this is a very good dungeon. You might even want to use a couple Vitality solutions, but remember about the event later on tonight. Then we have Interstellar Exploration, and you want to check and see if you have any 3-star gates. How you know if you have a 3-star gate is if you have 2 or more in this category. But as you see, this is a 2-star gate and it's a nanofiber, so you might want to consider doing that. Also the same for booster frames. Plus, you might need to get a little Vitality wasted, so that way you'll be ready for tonight. But besides that, we have Dimensional Trials, but you want to make sure it's difficulty 5, or you can do Space-Time Domains, but just make sure it's difficulty 5. And if you're pressed for time, you can always do Omnium Beacons. Then don't forget to do your daily gifts. You want to go to the black market and talk to Hopkins. You want to go to Cetus Island and do the claw machine. Then you want to do your 2 ability trainings. Quick tip, if you get the rhythm training, Samir is MVP. Next, you want to maintain your vehicle. So some of the best places is Astra Shelter. The next place would be Bangi Shelter. After that, we got the black market. And the best place, High Crows. Also attack any elemental rocks you see for crystals. And some people might have noticed today that we got an extra section added to our special operations. It's called Greetings from Vera, and it's basically kind of giving us a timeline of what we can expect when we get to Vera. And then we're getting a new simulacrum, which surprisingly they're showing Ruby, so maybe it's going to be Ruby first. Then we're going to go ahead and start that main story. Then we have a simulacrum story, which again is showing Ruby. And then there's just going to be challenging gameplay. So I don't know, it's looking bad for the people who really think Lynn's gonna be first. So it looks like we're getting an emergency bug fix tonight, and we're gonna get 200 dark crystals. Now they didn't say what this bug fix is for, but what I have heard is that hackers have been able to join people's parties and steal their gear and some of their items. So what I recommend, at least to prevent that, is not to join anyone's party that you don't know. So I wanted to at least give you that warning because tonight's event encourages you to party up, so just try to party up with your friends and your guild mates at least until tomorrow. But with that out the way, it does look like we're getting a new event tonight, and it's starting tonight at 11 p.m. at least for my time zone. But it looks like for a week, the first 3 open boxes and joint operations give double rewards, and also you get double rewards for 2 dimensional trials. So my strategy is that I'm just going to run a joint operation 3 times and open up the 3rd box every time. But if you enjoy these daily guides, I would greatly appreciate a like so that way you can spread more on YouTube. Then we have our weekly tab. You want to make sure you're doing enough things down here so you can get everything up top, which brings us to our challenges. Now again, if you're trying to do something like the Bygone Phantasm or Frontier Clash, you might want to save your Mia's Kitchen so that way you can power yourself up, but just make sure you do those before the end of the day. So starting with the Bygone Phantasm. Now as I recommend, you want to try to do the sequential first so that way you can get a high score. Once you get a high score, then you can try to climb the Bygone so that way you can help determine what your rank is going to be for this week. I already got a couple people that have already attempted in my corner, so we have someone who's a little over 3,000, so I think I should probably be able to pull out 3,500 points, but it's going to really just depend on my team. Sometimes the sequential can be kind of annoying. Frontier Clash. Now again, you can try to knock these out every attempt, or you can wait till the weekend, but sometimes if you can't get a good group on the weekend, that can be bad, so just make sure that you have a team ready to go if you're going to try to save these for the weekend. Which at least once we get to Vera, it is rumored that it's going to be nice to where we can just do all 3 of our attempts at once, so that'll be helpful. Void Risks. We got another charge today, so you want to make sure you go ahead and do that so that we have a chance to get in a Matrix. And if this is a first time boss for you, you want to make sure you do it. Wormhole. We have 2 days left to knock out the endless mode, and you want to make sure you do that so that we can get that energy crystal dust. The Raids. You want to make sure you knock this out sometime this week because this gives you lots of energy crystal dust plus crystal chunks. Apex League. If you're trying to reach Grand Marshal, you want to put a couple hours in each day. Then we got our daily buys, so you want to go to shop, hot, Then buy your 2 vitality solutions. Now this is only if you can afford it, which brings us to the commissary. Starting with the crystal dust store. You want to make sure you buy your advanced modules and your booster modules for the week. And when it comes to your gun and crystal dust, I recommend that you buy the boots. But if you have a good pair of boots, then you can buy the hand guards. And if you have a good pair of hand guards, then you can buy whatever else you want. Crew store. Now the only thing I recommend that you buy are relic shards, and the relics that I recommend are either Omnium Shield or Space Time Rift. But remember, you only want to get Space Time Rift to level 3. And how you get crew points is by doing your daily donations and knocking out your 4 missions for the week. But remember, you don't want to do password chests because you want to save those for Vera. Then we have the support store to where you want to get your 3 joint supply chips for the week. And how you get support points is by doing Frontier Clash Normal to where you get 375 support points, machine parts, and lots of experience. Or you can do Matrix Drills difficulty 1 and a team of 2 or Void Risk to get 150 support points. Or you can fight world bosses, Force Decipher, get 100 support points, as well as machine parts. But besides that, you can go achievement hunting, explore the map, or go mount farming. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, feel free to join my Discord to where we give out daily codes. But besides that, talk to you guys later.